Life's been throwing me challenges. I've been staying on track with it.
This just in. We have gotten word that Steve Harloha and Nina Nino will be going live shortly. But what's that? Hold on. Wait. Hold on. There's more. This just in. They will be going live right now.
Big sunblock.
All right, all right, all right. I think we figured it out, I hope. And thank you guys for coming back. The only downfall is that, well, so far it's not really windy, which is good because the connection part for the microphone and the charger to go into the phone, as I think is what was the back up was messing it up. And I'm at 80%, and it's just been steadily sitting at 80. So as long as we stay at 80%, it should be good. But it is so bright right now, I can't even see what that screen looks like. So you guys let me know if it looks good, because it is really sunny. And I'm in my work clothes. I look like, people are probably looking at me like I'm crazy. What's that dude doing here fully dressed like that? And the one time I don't have my board shorts in the truck. YouTube turns, what's up, brother? Yeah, I came live a little bit ago, and then I don't know, my phone was jacked up again. And the battery symbol was blinking and wouldn't charge, and it dropped from like 95% to 80% in 2 minutes. So I had to restart the phone, and still sitting at 80%. But it is so sunny right now, I can't see the screen, so I hope that that's a good view. JH, aloha. So yeah, we are at Ko'olina again because it is actually pretty much clear skies. Beautiful day, way better than yesterday. And this is one of the best spots for a sunset. And behind us, let's see, I'm gonna pick up this camera for a second just to show you how clear the skies are behind us. I don't know if you can see. And if the wind's going that way, then it's going to be a perfect sunset. That's for damn sure. Yes, yes, actually. On the bottom of the screen, I actually put special thanks to you on the bottom of the screen there. And made eggs, sunny side up over Hawaiian bread and bacon. And I left the poison out.
Yes, YouTube turns. Thank you so much. He did. He's not lying. He did make me breakfast. I was still asleep. He woke me up, and that was a surprise. But he didn't tell me it was from you until later. But thank you, YouTube turns. That was awesome. That was good. Thank you. You're so sweet.
Why does this thing keep? Ah, that's why. The clock ain't working. That's all right. Oh, bright that sun.
Oh, yeah, it's hot. I think she can sit
Well, it was YouTube Turn's idea, so I can't take credit for it. I definitely cannot take credit for it. Yep, I think the clouds are going that way, which is good because it's like, wait, maybe there's a couple over there. Either way, I think it's gonna be.
Yes, if you served it till you naked.
No, I didn't do that part. Man, too late now. Why didn't I think of that? Hey, Christina's Cantina. Aloha.
Yes, Christina Cantina, we had a party last night. How many people came to the party? At about 20?
I think it was 21. 21.
We
Plus
had
us, so
fun.
23 total.
The party went all night.
Man, it's kind of hard today because that sun is really bright.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if I didn't have this, I would
I
be
don't have my
mad.
board shorts. I'm still in my work clothes. And all my work clothes are black, and it is hot as hell.
Oh, am I
Oh, did you want?
Yeah, I touched that. No, I guess I went on somebody else.
Oh, is this mine? Oh, this is mine.
Yeah, that's yours.
Oh, what the hell? What are we on? Oh, somebody else's channel. There we go. Oh, now I can see the screen. All right, that's pretty good. Now I can see.
Yes, Banana Anna
Yep.
sang. Oh my gosh.
Did you see? I made a video of it, a quick video. I didn't get a chance to check it out. I did it after the live, and I was so tired. So I hope I didn't screw it up. Let's see.
And Alcora wrote my name in the sand.
And he made a video on that, and he did it in the rain. While I was trying to figure out how to get the link so he could come on the panel.
Wobbly.
I'm trying to save as well, but I'm trying to get the stand set up. Right about here. All right. Oh, that's the one. That's the one. Oh, Banana Anna. Racehorse. And much love, Racehorse. Monty, aloha, brother. Good to see you, man. Yeah, it's actually clear skies today, and what it was supposed to be like yesterday. I can't even see the thing. I want to make sure the battery's still good. Yep, still at 80%. Oh shit, it's blinking again. It's blinking again. Well, we're just gonna hoping and wishing and praying that my brand new phone ain't all plugged up. Bugging. Lugging and rugging and fugging. Hey, Rescue. Good to see you, man.
You said us in the picture name.
Yes, absolutely. Rescue. Yeah, man. I've been so busy this week with my work van breaking down and all kinds of shit going on. I haven't had a chance to come by and say hi to you. It's good to see you here, though, brother. Yeah, it was supposed to be this nice yesterday, but it ended up freaking pouring cats and dogs literally all day and just dark clouds and ugly. So, weatherman was just a day off.
Bubba, Remy,
I don't know why that's blinking again.
are you wearing your slippers?
Uh-oh.
Get over
There
here.
we go. Well, I don't know what to do. Still at 80%, but
Now let it go. You just got done taking the
maybe
sand
I
out.
just will unplug it.
Why are you going back in the sand?
Maybe I'll just unplug it for now. Yeah. I just don't have to
Well,
sit in the sun and get all hot. Ah, man. Oh, last 2 weeks, nothing but freaking one thing after another. But that's all right, because ain't nobody gonna hold me down. Oh, no. I got to keep on moving. Ain't nobody gonna break my style.
It's so hot. I feel like jumping in the water.
No, it's hot. I don't have my voice choice.
I just want to jump in the water. It's freaking hot. You think you were sat over there in the shade? It's too hot. Some people it's snowing and it's raining. I'm waking up. I don't want my feet wet. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I just want to go smoke, but I'll wait. You can go do that.
Yeah.
The universe just is trying to freaking slow me down from everything. It's got to be karma from something I did 20 years ago, because that's all right. Still positive attitude. So bright. What time is it? 6:05. Yeah, in about an hour from now, when that, or not even an hour, about half hour when that sun's a little bit more down. And actually, in an hour from now is sunset. 1 hour and 1 minute is actual sunset. Shoot, you guys can hear me okay? I didn't even check. I forgot to check if I had the mic on right. I can't see the screen, it's so bright. There we go. Audio. Yep. Speaker. Yes. Oh, cool. All right, rescue. Hey, Strange Minds. Aloha. Man, it is hot too. I'm still in my work clothes. Black pants, boots, black shirt. I'm just roasting. Nina just went in the water to cool down. I normally got my board shorts on the van too, but I don't.
That water felt
Don't
good.
today.
I was just gonna jump in with my shorts, but the water feels good too, and it's not cold. It's nice and cool.
I'm tempted to just go into my pants. I think my boxers would I could pull off my boxers as a bathing suit.
Oh, when you,
Strong winds.
Is it windy? The sound?
No, she said she's been called strong winds too. Hey, Ghetto. What's up, brother? Yes, sir. Hope you're good too, brother.
Hi.
Oh, right on. YouTube turns. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Look at them. They got a tripod in their tummy. See them?
Oh,
Trying to
yeah.
get this tripod to stay up so they can.
Doing the same thing as we got. Oh, theirs looks a little more flimsy. Oh, flimsy, that one.
No, because they went all the way up.
Yeah, this is like an awesome spot. But it's also a resort, so like 99% everyone here is tourist. Well, maybe 90. Well, yeah, because you got 10% of people that are employed here. What was that? Was that my phone?
That was mine.
Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Oh,
Oh, you keep trying. What you said?
What? Which one?
You said when everyone goes to
Oh,
bed,
yeah, I just had that up there.
they want
I
us
just
to
took it
say
down.
yes.
So you don't listen to me when I talk to you, when I hear.
I don't have it on.
No, but when, like, you're right next to me. Because a lot of times I say stuff and then then you read the comment. Well, yeah, because I talk about it, and then because I just figure you're not because you're paying attention to and reading, but it's just funny to me because I can't see shit. My favorite song, one of my favorite songs.
Stop blowing any sand.
Oh, did their camera fall? Or did they just take their picture and? Yeah, I think it fell, baby. You see it? They scooped it up and then
Welcome to the party, rank 2000.
Hey, Rank. Good day, mate. As long as you brought some beer with you, man, it's all good. All right, now it's down to 75. He's blinking. It's Abe Lincoln. I don't know what we're gonna do because this is kind of screwed. I don't know why it's like that.
Oh. Oh, Nell and them are here. Yeah. Back in the walk now. They find a parking spot?
Just sort of leave it in. See if it stays at
All that work.
75. I mean, I guess if it stays at 75, it's got to be working, right? But if it drops, then I don't know what we're gonna do. It kind of sucks. Brand new phone. Oh, brand new that phone. We're having somewhat phone issues, camera issues, so that kind of sucks. But we'll see. We will see. All right, right on YouTube turns. Yeah, thanks for coming by, brother. And thank you again, man, for Nina's birthday present. That's awesome.
And birthday donations too. That's nice.
You still in, or are you? If you're still there, YouTube turns. You still in Massachusetts, or you heading out further east or back west? So it is. Oh yeah, it's midnight. 12:15 a.m. there. If he's still in Massachusetts. Oops, I did. Oh, you want to put it back? Okay. Ah, see, that's smart. I got it. And it won't get sand on it, and it'll stay cold. See? That's why I keep you around, because you're smart. Hey, Tony Smith, aloha. Oops, why didn't it go on? There we go. Aloha and welcome. Welcome to the party. What's up, brother? Smirnoff Ice is fire. Smirnoff Ice. Oh shit! I don't think I've tried that yet. Smirnoff Ice. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. Like a bird or something flew over, but the shadow was like coming right at. I thought like a dog was running at me or something. Hey, Roxanne, aloha.
Yes, the game is phenomenal. Yes, it does.
Oop, shit. Every time I go to hit something, it scrolls. But hey, what's up, Auntie Jack? Yeah, it's actually a clear day and pretty nice. And we happen to be like right in this area. So we're like, why not? And if I remember, I do believe we had the green flash at this location last time. Ooh. Good, Roxanne. How are you? It's good to see you. Oh no shit, yeah, dang, that might be dangerous for me. And 6 of them. Ooh, after 6 of those in a malt liquor form, yeah, it might be a little dangerous for me. There wasn't, 'cause I didn't see it, but that's because I walked back to the van real quick. But I heard like 3 or 4 other people here were saying, "Oh my God, did you see the flash? Did you see it?" And everyone was all excited, but I, like always, I like walk away for 2 minutes and then I miss everything that happens. And I never went back and watched the video, so I guess I should have. Oh, no, wait, did I? I think I did. I don't remember.
You guys didn't see it on the screen.
But I don't know when I was here, I heard at least, I heard that one, 4 people, different people, kept talking about how they seen the green flash or whatever, but damn, it goes from 4.5% a bottle and the tall boys, like it almost doubles. Dang. 4.5% per bottle, but tall boys are 8%. Yeah, that would get me sideways. Literally, it would get me sideways. Well, even though it's blinking, when I say blinking, I feel like I'm saying Abe Lincoln. It's still at 75. Because when I took it out for like 5 minutes, it went from 80 to 75. And then I'd spend back in for at least 5 minutes, but it's still at 75, but it's still being Abe Lincoln. Abe Lincoln, blinking, winking, shrinking, thinking, dinking, banging. No, yeah, absolutely, John. Yep. That's why I can't really hit hards either, because that's the worst feeling in the world when you try. Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine. Yep, you're fine. No worries. Trying to go to sleep, and like literally the whole house is spinning at 100 miles an hour.
Put it right away. Where is it?
We're gonna take a seat in the other car.
Okay.
Yeah. The vocal part.
That's why I stick to beer. You know what I'm saying, Rank? Yeah, Rank, shit, I can't remember. Did you hear my intro song that I made up? I still didn't get a chance to fix it, so it's hard to hear me. I screwed up the volume somehow, but you can kind of hear me. But have you heard that one yet? Because if not, I'll play it for you. Right? Oh yeah, you don't you worry about that. I'll play it right now if you haven't. Oh, you did hear that. Did I play it again? Or did I? I know, but can't remember if, because I know I sang it again myself for those who missed it. I could still
Did
play
you
it
make up
again.
that song?
I did, yeah.
Well, you're probably gonna get copyrighted, right? Remember somebody said that they got
Oh yeah,
copyright
yeah, no
because they wrote their
kidding.
own
I get
song?
copyright for my own song. Sunday afternoon there, passing down rain. Oh, sweet. Yep. No, not really. Cause well, if you fly, the islands are pretty much close. Like I can't remember which one. I know like you go to the Big Island, it's 45 minutes. So, oh damn, there's a party going on over there.
I'm blinded by the sun and then.
Oh, cherry, bro, cherry. Oh, that's the luau.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I know it's like when you go to Big Island, it's so like once you take off in the plane and then once you hit like altitude or whatever, then it's like you're going right back down. But water wise, I don't know how long that would take. Probably a minute. I know on Molokai. I always say that wrong. Yeah, Molokai. On Molokai, you can see Maui. You can actually see Maui from there. So, yeah, that I guess you could island hop. Hey, George Ward. Aloha, George. Oh, still at 75. My phone is hot as hell, but can you guys hear that? Music like right over. I can't really see the screen, but I can't see shit. Let's see. Right over here, there's like a luau. Luau. I just don't know if you guys can hear them because they're like jamming. Shoots, I wouldn't be surprised if he was. It's hard to tell anymore, man. But yeah, I really wouldn't be surprised if he was. Are they're still doing that for 2020?
I'm gonna go. And then you can go.
Oh, that's what I was gonna go do. But okay. Oh wait. Hmm.
You want to go?
That's up to you.
22.
Oh, 2022 recount. I wouldn't be surprised at all. All right, well, it's still blinking, but it's still at 75. So
Okay.
I'll be right back, guys.
Enjoy the
Nina is still here.
If you guys aren't grabbing pizza anymore.
Oh, jeez. Holy smokes. You see why I still can't read because the sun's like. Okay. Yes, George. I'm pretty sure you could find a lot of good stuff, especially with tourists around here losing things in the sand. But surprisingly, I haven't seen anyone with a metal detector here. If I lived here, I would do it as a hobby, probably once a week, twice a week. Sounds like fun. Magnet fishing. Yeah, you talked about that yesterday. I still haven't looked it up. I don't know what that is. I know Steve knows what it is. George Ward, how's the weather in Kentucky? Oh, nice. 80 degrees. I think here is, I don't know, Steve has his phone, but you can pull up the, oh, it's 85 right now. So 11. So you guys are 5 hours ahead of us, huh? Nice. It's Sunday for some people here. I don't see anyone. Oh, Rank is in Australia. They're already in Sunday. Hello, Jeremy. Welcome back. So, Rank, you're like 20 hours ahead of us, yeah? Australia. Oh, my phone is hot. I don't know if you can see, but everybody's taking selfies with the sunset. See back there? Oh, I can't move this. Hello, Cindy Fuller Stevens. We're here back at Colina. We had a nice sunset the last time, so we figure we come back here this time. And it is nice. It's not as hot as it was when you first got here. It's cooling off. But glad to see you here.
Still 75.
74.
That's not bad. Got another charger just in case.
Okay.
Oh, it's going down. It's slow down.
Yeah, it's not so hot like earlier. Freaking, I had to get wet a little bit for because it was so freaking hot. George War.
Nah, George. I thought that plenty of times, but God has all of us here for a reason, bro.
Wow, Seattle.
Oh yeah.
She said her.
Aloha, Cindy Fuller Stevens.
Yeah,
I
she's in
just got back. I
Seattle.
was walking, so I was in the chat, but I wasn't here. Aloha.
Aloha. True that, Steve. Steve Merkel. Steve Merkel. Happy birthday again. Thank you, Gima Merkel. Yes, I saw you last night on the chat, but not for a long time. She was out down in was out last night. Cindy says aloha.
Smoke.
This is not super hot.
That's what I was saying. It's 6:05, and I was like, so about an hour, 77, about half hour to go down enough to where it's not. All right, I'm back. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Back again. Yep. Oh, Gma Marco. Did you see that one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
First one, right? Okay, yeah.
So happy birthday again.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had fun last night, Dima.
Yeah, no shit, right? Shoot, well, you got me beat. I'm trying to think. I've been like less than a dozen, but more than a half a dozen. But it just makes me more crazy. And the answer to them is always just pills. Pills, pills, pills. They make more, give more pills so they can make more money. That's the reason I got hooked on pills to begin with. 16 years ago. Here, take this. You feel better. All that shit'll go away. Oh yeah, it went away, and then I couldn't stop taking the pills, and then. Okay, Gima. Well, thanks for coming by, Gima Merkel. It's actually only let's see, what is it? 23 minutes till sunset. So. And about those collecting social disability. Right? All right, Gima. We'll keep you up. You can do it. It'll be worth it too, because it is clear skies today, and there's no wind. It's just so calm right now. This is awesome. Gima, 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 Gima. You feel the energy, Gima Merkel? I know you feel the energy. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Damn. Well, that's a good thing then, George, because, yeah, I don't either. I mean, unless my arm's about to fall off or I got some veins hanging out of my body somewhere that I think I'm going to bleed out, then I'll go. But, yeah, other than that, I don't go to doctors either. Yep, you said it, veteran. Yep, you said it, John. These little bugs. Yeah, well, in the last, well, let me see. Nah, that's good though, man, because that helps, and it's natural. It's a plant, and it's been proven to cure like all kinds of shit. So yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, John, in the last, let's say, 7 years, I think I went twice. Once because I was working in an attic, and I had a fresh blade, and it was like a tight spot in the corner of the attic, and I slipped. And I can see the scar right now, but I don't know if it come up on the camera. But anyway, it went right in my wrist, man. Like literally, like right where if someone was going to slit their wrist to kill themselves, like not where they do it in the movies because that's the wrong spot. That's why it never works. But literally right where the vein is, and then I really thought I was gonna die right then and there. I was like, really, this is how I'm gonna go? Because I slipped with my knife and stabbed myself in my own wrist, and blood was all over the attic. Actually, still is because I never went back up there and cleaned it up. But then, like the next day, I never went to the hospital that night, and then the next day when it was healing, that day went by, and then the next night after it happened, Nina was talking to a friend, and they're like, "Well, it could blood clot, da da da," and then it like freaked me out, and the way my brain works just started escalating all these like worst case scenarios, and so I went, but then they said if you would have came in right away, it'd been all right, but now we can't do shit. And I'm like, what about blood clots? What about blood clots? I should be all right, and I am, but and then the other time I thought it was gout, but doctors are useless, so they don't, till this day, don't know what it was. But both of my feet and both of my calves, like basically from the knee down, were like, I don't know, 5, 6 times the size of what they are normally. I couldn't walk. I could barely move. Like my feet, my ankles, my calves were just balloons, literally. And then they gave me some kind of medicine, and then after a day and a half, it started going down. Oh yeah, especially for mental health. Yeah, especially for mental health. Oh, this is so relaxing.
It's so tight. You know, tight, so there's a
Oh,
little. Put it down, just put it down.
oh, it's the whole thing. Oh, okay, I get it. Oh, I see. Too much all the way out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I think they're supposed to come all the way out, dude.
Yeah, it's
I'll hold it while you.
I gotta put it back in the little notch there.
Oh, going on the other side, right? I'll hold it and then you can.
Yeah.
It's not broke.
It is over here.
It's just bent a little bit. Gma Merkel, you still with us, right? I know Gma still got to be with us. She's holding in there. You can do it, Gma. Oh shoot! Now it's flipped the other way. I was pointing at the wrong. Okay, now that I can see the screen, I gotta flip it back. Now I can't remember how I got to that part. There we go. Now it's normal. I had it mirrored on my camera, so literally, Gma, literally, hey, big chat, what's up, man? Aloha. But Gma, literally 10 minutes. 6:56 right now, and it says that sunset is at 7:06. Now it's 9 minutes. 6:57. 9 minutes. What's up, big chat? Good to see you, man. Yeah, this is so relaxing right now.
You should look into investing in the metal detector like George said.
Yeah, that and the fishing magnet. They're both fun. But yeah, I've heard stories where people do metal detecting, especially beaches like this. You find like rings and all kinds of jewelry. And 12:57 a.m. Sunday morning. Oh yeah, that's right. You're in Michigan. I forgot. Yeah, 56. Wow. Yeah, I remember we talked about that. Yeah, that's right. We talked about it the other day because I grew up in Wayne County, Detroit. All right. It's coming, Gma. It's coming, Gma.
Yeah. Sure, I don't see it, but
7 more minutes, Gma Merkel. You can do it. 'Hey man, as long as you're chilling and enjoying yourself, that's all that matters. Somebody got a ukulele. Ukulele. Little tiny bugs keep. Damn buggers. These little buggers bugging the buggers. Oh wow, there's like a whole bunch of people behind us all of a sudden. I just turned around and it scared the shit out of me. Damn. It's like clear skies right above us, but there's still clouds right over there where the sun's setting. So it's kind of blocking that shit. Ain't that some shit? According to the weather thing I looked at today, it said clear today and the next 5 days in a row, but I don't know how they know that shit when weather's constantly changing out here. Oh, oh, it might still be good because I can see underneath. Yeah, because right now it looks like there's. Oh man, I wish I could zoom this shit. Oh, it's going down quick, geez. I'm gonna take this off for a second. Something. Shit, which one is it? How's that? How's that any better? Only thing is, I gotta hold it, so I'm trying not to be all shaky. Shit. And there it goes. Oop, lost it. And the damn clouds are in the way. Did you make it, G-Ma Merkel? It wasn't nearly as good as I thought, but at least I got to zoom in on it a little bit. There's literally no clouds above us, but they're all right where the sunset is. Oh shoot, right on rank. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night, man. It's kind of mellow today. Just that's it. Someone with disappear. Finish signs and perspective. Put the sets. Right? Oh yeah, right on, George. Thanks for coming by, man. We'll be back tomorrow. It's been like a lazy day today, so I don't have much energy. But right on, brother. And yeah, Big Chap, I heard that too because just like anything now, it's like they just whatever they tell over them, they just stick with it, and then somehow that just becomes the truth. I have no idea where Nina went. Yeah. Hey, John. Aloha. Nah, no flash. Definitely no flash. Like, definitely no flash. If I would have walked to the van for a minute, though, there would have been probably. Were you watching?
No.
I put the zoom on. I took that off here and put that zoom in on because it was still cloudy. So I had it up close on it.
Wait, what?
Yeah. But it was just, I couldn't have it on the stand, so it was a little shaky. A little, tink, 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 tink. Hold on, one sec.
Didn't watch it. Look that way, though.
I was trying to figure it out. And I'm like, oh, yeah. And then I had to focus. So you can't really zoom. It's just a zoom thing. So you can't zoom in and out. You just focus.
But that's why the YouTube Live is it's either that close or that far, right?
Mm. I just did it because when I was looking at it through that,
You couldn't really
you
see
couldn't
it.
really see it. But it's hard to hold still. So I could have that on while it's on the tripod.
Hmm. You can. That's what this is for.
Yeah, but not for that one thing. It's got to have that clip. I don't know. I guess I could have put it. I guess I could open it far enough and put it over. I don't know. But yeah, see, it's, well, I know for a couple seconds I had it focused. It's kind of shitty because it's all wobbly, 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 wop. Okay.
Everybody's leaving now that the sun's down.
I never heard that.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I wasn't looking at Yeah, I'm not either. Like I'm not neither. Like it is flat, it is round. I don't whatever. I'm cool with it either way. Although I would like to know, like for a fact, which one it is. But still at 74. Oh, it's not blinking anymore. I don't know what that was about. Did I bring that? Because you brought the headphones just in case. But did I bring that? I think I left it in the van. It doesn't matter. We don't need it, but. Weird shit, like it's a full moon or something. The entire past week and a half.
Do not move.
I say the end of the earth, if it's flat, is somewhere out in Bermuda Triangle because that's where everyone disappears. They fell off. That's why they never have surfing competitions out there. Hey, Monty's still here. All right, I'll be right back again. Actually, hey, Independent. Aloha. Evening, Governor. All right, I will be back very shortly. I have to step away for a minute. Nina's here, but that's okay. I'll be back. Should I bring this one?
You can be my first, but and oh no, continue because the scary is in the stuff.
Aloha, Independent. I'm gonna plug you in right now. You're welcome, big chap. If you guys are blue, go ahead and drop you guys links. There we go, Independent. Bam. Everybody's leaving the beach. because they close the gate as soon as the sun goes down. Jen OFW. My goodness, I'm not subscribed to you. And believe me, I subscribed to you a long time ago. So YouTube just unsubscribed me to you. So I'm subscribing to you again. And I'm plugging you in. Jen OFW. Oh, okay. Okay. I'll just drop it. Anyways, the more the merrier. The more the merrier. Thank you, Auntie Jack. I'm a little slow when it comes to plugging people's link or dropping people's link. So if you guys are blue, drop it like it's hot. Thank you, Full Monty. Who did I miss? Full Monty. Now you're only 79 away from 1,000. What were you last night? I forget. Getting there, Full Monty. Let me drop your link. The Full Monty. Let's get Full Monty to 1,000. I haven't seen Van Life Biker on here, but I'll plug his link. You're welcome, Full Monty. I think we're losing subs faster than we're gaining them. Unbelievable, huh? Thank you, Auntie Jack. Ice fishing holes. Ooh, I've seen those on TV. That looks scary. People, I just actually I've never been in snow, so that's something about me. I've never been in snow. Actually, I've seen snow, but I've never seen snow falling, if you know what I mean. I went to Aspen, Colorado, and as we were driving up, all the snow was on the ground, and they were kind of like ugly, dirty, and yellow. So it wasn't fresh snow, but yeah, I've never seen snow fall. I'm deprived. I live on an island where there's no snow, so I'm deprived. Isn't that ice wall melting though? Hey, Ronnie. Big Chap, you're blue. It's getting dark here, but you still see the ray of the sun. Wow, interesting. Sweet, now I can kick people. Yes, you do that, Big Chap. They act silly, kick them out. But feel free to drop your links. Nina's slow when it comes to dropping links. Takes a little time. Yep. Who's that? Who's that? Oh, now it's getting cold.
Wind picked up.
Yeah.
It's 56 in Michigan right now. That's cold.
Oh, you checked?
Big Chef.
Oh,
Big Chef said earlier.
oh, okay.
Oh wait, are you saving it? I don't know.
No, no shells today. I tried to find shells, but no shells. I'm gonna grab my drink though.
Drink.
That's
Oh,
true.
that's mine. Shoot. My
That's
bad. Sorry.
Hmm.
I could have sworn it turned it down. Not really, because it's not turned down. So.
If you bring this up, I'll put the chairs on it.
What's up, baby?
No place like home.
Eat real quick. At least these public bathrooms are nice because it's at a resort.
What's the temperature here? Oh, it was
Okay.
85 earlier. Big
tell
Chap
you
is
in 1
asking.
second.
But Steve has a new phone that tells you.
Hold on, watch.
It says,
Came with my new phone. Watch phone.
what does it say? Oh, hold on, Big Chap.
Feels like 83, but it's 80.
But it's 80. No, it's cold.
Feels like 83. But I don't know when's the last time it was. I don't know if it was updated. 60% humidity.
I don't. think so. It's freaking.
Hmm. I don't know. I don't know when the last time it was updated. That could have been like 3 hours ago. But no, yeah, when the wind picks up and the sun goes down, especially by the water, you feel that cool breeze. Feels good to me though. I definitely do not miss the yeah. I do not miss Michigan weather, that's for sure. That's for damn so. I know that's right. Cause that's a good question. Because it was all mafia. When I say mafia, I mean the mafia and the government. So they had to put it out in the middle of nowhere to be as sneaky as they are. Josh Kinder Gaming. Everybody check out Josh too. Y'all must be at the kiddie pool today. Nah, we're at Colina. Oh baby. And then I'll be right back. I'll be right back. But yeah, no, we're at Coalina, Ronnie, and it's like a resort. So it's well, you gotta have a key to get in.
What? Oh, because they locked it already?
No, because it's a resort.
I need to go to the website.
Oh, they must have locked it already then.
Remember, we used it.
Not this one.
Yes, we were here the last time.
With my mom and okay.
Why was on that side?
No, yeah, that's the one we use. I didn't use this one. All right, well, we got to get out before we get locked in the parking lot. Yeah, they lock the doors are locked on the bathroom, so they can't even. Well, I don't think they're locked. I think it's you need a resort key, or they might have locked it. I don't know. Cause I seen them close like that when we first got here, but I don't know. over by good old Climax. Want me to get that? Or you got it?
Try because it's the
That's stupid how they do that, like right after the sun goes down, because then literally everyone just has to like hurry up, pack up, and leave. They at least give a little bit of time. Okay, sun went down. Get the fuck out. All right. I always thought the trees out here were pretty sweet. Well, not like this one specifically, but there's a lot of like crazy looking trees out here. Every time I go somewhere, I always gotta stop. There's one over by like where we live, kind of like
Plumeria.
a mile away, and what is it?
Plumeria. It's like,
Samaria.
you see it?
Yep. But yeah, it's like a mile away, and it's like this huge tree, and all the roots are basically above ground, which is crazy.
Was the book open? Okay.
I think it's in the other bag.
Huh?
No. There, I got.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, where's my glasses now? Can't read the screen. Okay, go ahead. Okay.
Hey, Robin Spielman. Aloha.
Robin, what's up?
And Red Dawn is here too.
Red Dawn, aloha. See both of you.
Ouch. Am I sitting on something? I'm sitting on the corpse.
Fair. Detroit. Let's see, it's cranked.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm not looking for it. It's
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Everybody ran to go right. Okay. Who's there? They will look pretty with that ride on like that. It's one headlight. Still didn't have a chance to freaking work on that. When you don't know what to do, just say, "Fit." They do a luau in that one too. I just realized when I went.
That's oh Nani. Rabbi Spielman says, "How is beautiful Hawaii tonight?" We had a bit of sunset. It was pretty.
Way
But
better than yesterday.
yeah, way better than yesterday.
Didn't rain, and it wasn't clear skies, but it was mostly clear skies. The only place that wasn't clear is right where the sun was setting, but it was still pretty decent. And see, everyone jump in the back of the truck, and then the driver will get pulled over and get a ticket for not wearing a seatbelt. You got 6 people in the back. Tell me how much logical sense goes into that. Oh, yeah, on the right, that's the monkey what pod.
Monkey pod, yeah. That's,
Man, they might
you
be
can't even see. That's the monkey pod. They have live music tonight again.
they might be screwed pretty soon now that they're trying to fearmonger everybody with the monkey pox. Sounds pretty similar. COVID didn't work. What about monkeypox? That sounds scarier. Less than 150 people in the entire world have it. Will make everybody think that people are dropping dead left and right. And they say what you should do to prevent from getting it is, did you guess yet? Oh yeah, wear a face diaper.
I don't know if they can hear you.
Oh. The windows down, might not be able to. Plus, I'm not trying to talk as loud. Yeah, if you were running from the cops trying to leave this place, you wouldn't even get out because your freaking axle would be bent. You wouldn't be able to drive anymore. Oh. So, trying to figure out what car that was. I could hear it, but I'm like, what car is that? Shot caller, smaller. It's like some old school shit. Damn, I can feel his bass and he's like 3 cars away. Wait, bass or bass? So many English words are spelled the same way but pronounced different ways. Or what about if you were to say race car backwards? What would it say? Race car.
Ronnie Cash is asking where we headed now.
Oh, shit, I don't even know. I just started driving. I'm like so relaxed right now.
So, Veterans Against Violence is never based on merit. All politicians have to either be black, female, or flaming homosexuals, not to mention if you're a citizen. I can barely read it with the car moving so fast up and down.
I know, that's the last time when you were driving. That's what I was like.
So,
Couldn't keep it still.
Robert Spillman says, but which one is worse, Lightfoot or Whitmer? I can't read this. I don't know.
Which one is yours?
Whitmer. I, I missed most of the conversation, the chat on the top. Big traffic asking Ronnie, Cash, did you scope out my newest music video? Oh, Big Chap, just drop your link on your video. Also, Veterans Against Biden says Lightfoot, the gay frog.
Frogs are gay. Whitmer, there's one witless, evil, freaking witless bitch. Witless biatch. Evil, evil witless. Yes. These assholes. We're driving 45 miles an hour and the speed limit is 55. Actually, 60. Now we're driving 40 miles an hour and the speed limit is 60.
Ronnie Cash says, you mean Lightfoot is a bitch? Thought he was a man, lol.
It's a man, baby. A man. No, actually, Lightfoot is an alien. A lizard alien. And Willis is just a straight up bitch.
Independent, many United still here listening.
I gotta pass everybody.
Okay, veterans, can you guys hear us? I don't know. It's moving too much. I can't barely read it, but Veterans Against Biden says she had a strap on penis. So she's a man in a relationship.
What gets me with that is she's in a relationship with a white person, but yet she says that white people are evil and all that. Like, all I know is she has got to be like she's Beetlejuice, which she is. She is the ugliest. I'm not normally mean about like other people, but she is evil as she is the ugliest freaking thing I've ever seen. If she's not a lizard alien, then definitely.
Ronnie York says, I would hate being its lover, whatever it is.
Can you imagine having to wake up next to that every day? Yeah. UGLY. You ain't got no L.I. You ugly.
Big Chuck says, look at the highway, all nice and clean. We have a dead deer and pieces of 18-wheeler tires all over our highways.
Yeah, no deer out here. But You should see this during the day because people do not know how to drive out here. It's horrible.
Veterans Against Biden says the last mayor of Chicago, Rahm Emanuel, and the U.S. ambassador of Japan. What the fuck? Robin Spielman says, I'm not sure what Lightfoot is, but to be honest with you, yeah, I don't care. Can you see? Ronnie Cash said, BC, yeah, but Steve didn't do that. Biden and Obama.
Come on, what are you doing? These people serious? People hit their brake. They need to merge and get over it, and they slow down to do it. Isn't that an oxymoron? That's like the opposite of merging. Merging, you accelerate.
Robin Spielman says, Big Chap, you need to move. Big Chap says, where? Ronnie says, clean the highway. That is.
Let's go from 60 miles an hour to 40 miles an hour because we have to get up on the next exit. Idiots. You're idiots. Every one of you on the road here, idiots. Here we go. And that light just turned green. So now these people merging are going to have to hit their brakes to merge because they don't know how to. Freak. There you go. Already. Oh, I got to get over. I got to hit my brakes.
Big Chap out west. Veterans Against Biden says, well, fucking Nancy Pelosi would be third in charge. Good Lord.
How is that the person thing he was still alive?
Ronnie Cash says, and I thought Texas had idiot drivers.
No, they're the worst here, man. I've driven not all over the mainland, but I've been all over the mainland. I've driven from Detroit to Colorado to Florida, in between New York. But, yeah, they're the worst here. And the other thing out here too is the lights. None of them are synced like with the next light, and they're like sometimes it's like almost 4 minutes. So if you catch a red light, just like I put it in park, literally, just wait forever. Like this time of the day, it's not as bad, but I don't know, for some reason during the day they think if they make the like leave the light green for longer, which the crossroad ones are red for that long, and somehow that helps.
So Veterans Against Biden says black supremacy hates all white people. And Big Cap says, I always wanted to, but currently have daddy duties here. Once my youngest graduates, I'm gone. And Ronnie Cash says, Steve, check your email when you get a chance. I hope I got correct address.
I checked it earlier today, but like 8 hours ago, maybe.
The other way. The other way. There's a crosswalk on the other side, buddy.
Yeah, what is this guy doing? He's got his dog with him. Just walking out in the middle of the road. Dude. Look at this guy. He done stole a couple tires. This gas station's shut down.
Big Cap says we have to put it in park for trains here in Michigan. Sometimes you can catch a small nap too.
Oh, yeah, I remember the train. Oh, wow. I forgot about that. Yeah,
Right.
that would suck getting stuck by a train.
Ronnie
And
Cash.
then the train gets right to the very end and it starts slowing down. And then right when it's at the last cart, whatever, it stops and you're just like, dude, are you freaking kidding me? Oh, I remember that shit. That sucks, especially when I was working.
Ronnie says, just sent it, bro.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Veterans Against Biden says, what if Biden is black with white face painted?
You never know, man. Nowadays, it's a clown world to live in.
Robin Spielman says, Big Chap, you've got a place at my table. Is that it? Oh, yeah, it is.
Oh, you had it. But yeah, I'm looking right now, Ronnie. Yeah, definitely, man. That'd be freaking awesome. Oh yeah, absolutely, dude.
Big Chap says, thank you, Robin Spielman. I'll take you up on it if I'm ever that way. So what are we doing here? Are we getting something to drink or something? No, we have plenty of drinks. Ronnie Cash says, right on, bro.
Yeah, that would be sweet, man. Definitely set something like that up. That'd be. I'm trying to think. I gotta remember what the back roads were to go back around.
Doing? You want me to drive in?
I just I was talking the whole time and it was on mute. Anyway, everyone drives with Aloha when no one has any consideration for anyone behind them or on the sides of them. Because this left lane, there's no cars in it. I can't get over because everyone stays in this lane. Look at the light turned green and red already, and nobody went. Should have took the back road. Why don't you just get on the left, you fucking idiots?
He is. When he's got
Now
a
he is
chance.
because he can. Because all these other idiots, look at, there's like a full car length between them and the car in front of them. Look at, there's like a whole car could fit there. Why do you leave so much room? That light turned green and only one car went. Take deep breaths, deep breaths.
Wish I could read lips. Can you guys hear?
Yeah, it should be on mute. It was muted for a minute, but we didn't know it. But it should be unmuted now. Shoot, let me see. Should be speaker.
No, it's not. Oh, it is.
Oh shit! Hope it's not connected to mine.
Oh, there. You sound exactly like me. So
Oh, okay, so you guys can hear. Okay. Because we had it on mute for a minute, but we didn't know it or how long it was on mute. But oh, because of 8-second delay too, so it might have. It's just going right. Go, go, go. Literally, people out here will stop. There'll be like a 1-lane road, and they'll stop to let like a car pull out in front of them and turn left. And then there'll be, yeah, but there'll be like 20 cars behind that person. So they're like blocking all that traffic behind them just to let one car pull out in front of them, go left, and they think that's driving with Aloha, and it's like, yeah, you did a good thing for that one person, but you just pissed off 20 plus people behind you. They clearly have no consideration for anyone behind them. But oh, I can't see.
it's dark. But you can see there. You just can't see here. You can see there.
That's the delay though. Oh yeah, we're gonna go back to the house because it's dark as hell. And I gotta use a little boys around.
It's not the boys' room anymore.
Oh yeah, so we use the men's room.
All these.
Men and women. And fuck your pronouns and your gender bullshit.
They hate you, little birds.
Bird purred right on the middle of my windshield. It's driving me crazy.
Mooseman 684. Mr.
Bruce
Sunshine.
man, what's up? Aloha, brother.
Robin. Cat in the middle of the road, and she's not moving. She's not moving.
I can't every night when I come home from work late. Literally waits till I get right there and then it moves. Like it's trying to eyeball me. Like
That's
my
good,
alley,
huh?
just my alley, bitch. Trying to come up on my territory. It's the cat that was here last night that was Sounded like it was getting prison raped. And I think it was hiding out in the garage for a minute. And Pablo was just like, I ain't fucking with that cat. Dun, dun, dun.
So Moose said, I think if you play it back, I think it was like an hour.
Oh, I thought that was the cat, but that's our dog.
Pablo,
No,
yeah, it was
it was exactly 1 hour ago.
an hour and 10. Yeah, an hour.
Because it's 8:07 right now, and the sun set at 7:06.
Yeah, we started at about 5:50, so it's and the baby, the crying baby.
Our half Chihuahua, half Jack Russell rescue dog that we got when he was 1 week old, and now he's 4 years old, and he's still so needy.
Okay, here. Say hi.
Say hi, Bubbles.
Okay.
He's like, I can't do nothing when I'm being held. I got to be on the ground so I can go berserk.
Oh,
All
you
right,
feel better now? You're being held.
back in my office. Let's see.
The one that we were talking about. Oh, you're gonna miss it. Okay, let's go.
Second, hope I don't hit any buttons. There we go. Hey, watch out, Bubbles. Oh, that sucks, Ronnie. Yeah, I know that. Those things are. Your office is the bathroom. All right. Let's see. I gotta lift this up somehow. I haven't used this thing yet because I got my phone. Oh shit! I guess it wasn't that part. No, I just did it wrong. Well, it did, but yeah, I got it.
Are you good now? You good now, Pablo?
Oh shit! Now I can't get it back on. There we go. There you are. All right. That was. That shit was beaming. Oh yeah. Mine too. I wonder, like, if you could find out somehow how long in your lifetime you spend in the bathroom. Because I know some do a lot more than others. Shit, I gotta remember how I do this again. Was that? I just did this like 3 times and I keep forgetting how. Oh, that's what it is. I think, no, wasn't that. Okay. I'm gonna figure this out real quick. 1 second. This mother. Console layouts to show. It's gotta be that one, right? Guess not. All right, 1 second, guys. I'm trying to. I forgot how to do it. Oh, that's sweet, Robin. That's awesome. There we go. I remember how now. There we go. Copy. Edit. Comment. There. And there. If anybody wants to jump up, since we just got home and the view here is just me.
You want to go walking, Tonto? Ow, ow, scratch me. Don't scratch me. I'm really excited. You have a treat for him?
Yeah, when he gets back. That's
Let's go.
there we go. Wait a minute. I see you can't do. Oh shit! The hell did I just do? And my tablet was all screwed up earlier too, and I had to. Yeah, I don't know, man. Weird shit's been happening. Like the universe is pissed at me for something. It's been making everything difficult for me, but that's all right. It's not gonna stop me. What the hell is going on now? It's even still screwed up. Shoot, are we even still on? Yeah. Uh, no, no. I mean, you can, but I mean, anywhere you go, shit still happens because those types of people that do that shit, they still go out of the way to go to certain neighborhoods, and so yeah. Shit, one time, like it was a few years ago, but actually like 5 years ago. But I got home from work and I was like super tired, and then oh, got a guest. Hold on. Let's see that. Ronnie, what's up? It's a stream.
What's going on, Steve?
What's up, brother?
Not a thing, really. Hey, I wanted to jump on and just tell you thanks for being on with me the other night. Man, I hated the hell out of the way it ended, but what the hell what I could do about it.
Yeah, no worries, man. It was fun too, and plus I got to come on twice because I had to go run that so-called emergency call, and then, but yeah, it happened to me last night. I had we got home just like tonight, and my shit froze up, and I couldn't figure it out, so I had to end the stream, restart my phone, all that shit. But
Well, you remember that idiot I had in the chat, the lib idiot,
which was it?
the liberal idiot that was in the chat that night,
Oh,
I mean, I don't even want to say her name, but if you can think of it, that's fine.
oh yeah, yeah. Okay, now I remember. Yeah, I had to think for a second. Yeah.
Well, she left right after I asked her, to quit messing around in my chat, but it's kind of funny, because just a little while after she left, well, that's when my internet started screwing up. And the funny thing is that when I finally gave up on trying to come back on, well, I came here and turned my TV on. I mean, it wouldn't work at all. So I came here and turned my TV on, and went to my channel. It didn't have any of my videos up, none of it. But I went to other videos, you know, the rest of YouTube. Everything was playing just fine. Went back to my channel, and nothing was playing. I mean, there wasn't nothing on there again. And then the next yesterday morning, or whenever the hell it was, I got up and checked, and of course it was back on. It was back on about 30, 40 minutes later. But I checked the next morning, my video, and YouTube had locked the video. No explanation or anything, you know. They just locked it. But you know, all those things, and with that idiot in the chat, you know, I'm just very suspicious that, you know, she might have had a little bit to do with that.
Yeah, that's just all a little too strange.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
and I never had any trouble with my internet before, you know. And it wasn't that I had trouble with my internet. It was the way, you know, it was working fine on the rest of YouTube, but it wouldn't bring up any of none of my videos. You know, I've got several up. But anyway, I just want to let you know, man, that, you know, it was messed up the way that ended.
yeah, that's weird.
And I had enough gas to go another couple hours. You know what I mean?
Right?
But hey, I enjoy y'all's videos too, man. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I haven't made many lately, but yeah, I got to start doing that.
No, with the ones you do make, though, you know, they're in Hawaii, man, they're beautiful.
Oh yeah, the ones we've been doing, yeah, they're, man, a lot of fun too. Cause hey Riggs, aloha, but yeah, they're a lot of fun because we get out. Because before, man, all I did was work. You know, come home, sleep, wake up, work. And then since we started doing these, we're like actually going out and doing stuff. And because you forget where you live sometimes, you know, it's like,
I know what you mean.
All you do is work. You forget what you're surrounded by, and it's like, man.
Sometimes you forget what your wife looks like, huh? Or your girlfriend, or whatever.
Right, exactly. Like, get home, they're already sleeping. You just go to bed, and then, yeah, wake up and leave before they wake up. And
well, did you do any work today?
not like extra. Like I did like invoices and estimates and that, like office work, but I didn't run any calls or anything.
Hell, I think I'd rather do calls to do the invoice and paperwork and stuff myself. But you know, that's just me. But
no, as I am, I hate that's like, I guess if I just did a little bit every day, it wouldn't be as bad. But I hate it so much that it like gets to a point where like, man, I got to send these out, and then I got like a whole bunch to do, and then it takes me like almost a full day to do it because I kept putting it off. But I actually still got a couple more left to do.
well, it's all money, though. You know, you got to get that done.
Right. Yeah.
Well, do you do a lot of commercial work or regular work?
Mostly like residential plumbing repair, but I do commercial. I do, you know, but 90% just residential plumbing repair. Like I work for, like, some of my clients are property managers, which those guys keep me the most busy because, you know, they got all these different properties that something's always going on. And then I got my regular customers, and then I'd work for a couple contractors that they do like bathroom remods and kitchen remods. And like Monday, I got one for one of the contractors. They're gonna remodel a bathroom. I go in, they gut it. I go in and I rerun the plumbing for the new shower valve, and I rerun the drain work and all that shit. And then,
yeah, you know, that's what I was in for years. I built new homes, And not I was the framing contractor, not the builder. You know, so that's. But after that, I went into what I called handyman work. But and I did that for quite a while. When I enjoyed both of them, if I had to make a choice of the two, I would definitely pick, go back to the framing contractor. I love that.
Right. Yeah, I always love the residential like plumbing repair, just because
Yeah.
no two jobs are ever the same. You're like rebuilding faucets or just replacing faucets, or toilets, rebuilding toilets, shower valves, repipes. Repiping houses. They got old galvanized pipe, and go in and you cut out all their plumbing, all their water pipes, and just run all new. Which those are the nice big paying jobs that don't come around too often, but when they do, it's
Well, I hear you. I'll tell you what. This house that I live in is an older home, and I think it was built in the 50s, I believe. I could be wrong there, but anyways, it's got galvanized pipe coming all the way from the meter, under the house, and this stuff is it's corroded inside. It's just loaded with rust. So my water pressure's getting real bad, and I can't get out there to do that shit anymore. I can't, dig up the ditches anymore to get from the meter to the house now.
right.
But,
Right. It's
it's a shame you don't live somewhere close to me. I'd get you out here to do it for me.
yeah, no kidding, man. Yeah, because that galvanized too. It's average life expectancy for galvanized pipe is like 50 to 60 years.
Well,
So
believe me, it's going. Like I say, I'm not sure how long it's been here, but I would say at least since the 60s.
right.
The house. They say the house is moved in here. I don't really know. So it might have been moved in the 60s or whatever, and then the plumbing put in. But because I wouldn't pay to have it tracked down either way. So. But anyway, it is no house.
Right.
I've remodeled it, but where I messed up at was I didn't have I didn't even think about putting new pipes underneath the house. And I put new pipes in the house, but this has been 25 years ago. I didn't think about putting them under it like a dumbass.
Well, now they've been using a lot of that PEX too. That yeah, like the plastic pipe, the not PVC or CPVC, but like the PEX pipe.
The flexible stuff?
Yep.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Which I mean, it is all right and it works, but it also depends like what state you're in too.
Hey, did y'all have much trouble with copper plumbing being stolen there in your state? When they're out building homes or anywhere, and when they leave the job in the afternoon, come back next morning, all the copper piping is gone.
Right. Not really that bad here, but when I was still in Detroit, yeah. I remember right before we moved out here, right before I moved out here, and my buddy also moved out here, but me and him used to work together back in Detroit. And the company we worked for, they sent us to Detroit, the house in Detroit, and he's like, yeah, it's just repipe it with copper. And we're like, you sure about that? Because it was a vacant house. And the owner was like, yeah. We're like, all right. So we went out, we repiped the whole house. We were done. 2 days later, they're like, oh, you got to go and put all the pipe back in. And we're like, where? And they're like, same house. And I'm like, okay, what are we going to use? And they're like, copper. And I'm like, really, you're not catching on yet? So then it happened again. And then the third time, he was finally like, oh, yeah, because they stole the meter and everything the second time.
No shit.
So, yep.
There's one builder I worked for, and this happened to him. We're building houses. At that time, these houses were kind of out in the country. It's a city now, but at that time, it was in the country. And every day, that people would go home from work. You know, if the, say for instance, the plumber's been out there and the air conditioning men and all, or the air conditioner guys, they'd run a, I don't know how big, about an inch round copper piping, you know, up to from the air conditioning unit upstairs and everything.
Right.
And then you come out the next day and everything would be gone. I mean, the plumbing cut down to the slab, where they'd have to come in and jackhammer it out, you know, to fix back onto it. So what they, because, you know, the police wasn't going to hunt for anybody. They didn't care. And the cop told him one day, he told the builder, he said, man, he said, all I can tell you is to either hire you a security guard or find something different to use. You know, we're not, you know, we don't know who the hell that is. And there are all kinds of thieves running around at that time. And so what they finally did, and some places still use copper, and they might have went back to it mostly by now. I don't know, but they went to something that kind of resembles copper, but it's not copper. And I can't even say the name of it because I don't know what it is. I thought maybe you'd know.
Resembles copper, but it's not copper.
Yeah, it's and it may be the stuff you mentioned a while ago, the flexible, you know, semi-flexible stuff. I don't know. You was talking about this a minute ago, and I don't remember what the hell you called it.
Because there's like the PEX, but that's plastic. But it's like a thick plastic, but it's flexible. But
okay, well, that's not what I'm thinking of then, and I can't recall what it was.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that.
I slept since then, man. So
I know I got like copper, and then there's soft copper, which is somewhat flexible, but then there's PEX.
How long has PEX been out?
I'm not even sure. I haven't even used it that much because I personally don't like it. But just like shark bites are the worst. And I remember when shark bites came out like over 10 years ago, and I was like, you know, they haven't been tested long enough, but you'll see. You're gonna start having nothing but problems with those things, and sure enough, get all kinds of calls.
What is shark bites?
It's those push connect fittings.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I use them a lot, so I know what you mean, man.
Yeah, and then after like over 10 years that they've been out, they've just been having nothing but problems with them now. So, one second, okay, 1 sec.
Sure, yeah, no problem, man.
All right. Oh, can you hear me? Did I unmute it this time? Last time it got muted and we didn't even know it was muted, and we're all talking and.
Yeah, I see you. I could see your lips moving there. You know, I knew you was talking, but I didn't know if you had the microphone off on purpose, you know, and you were talking to Nina or what, you know. So that's why I said, I wish I could read lips.
No, yeah, that was an accident because I'm like, and I looked over and we both noticed at the same time that the mic thing was lit up. And we're like, oh, it's on mute. I'm like, I've been talking this whole time. But hey, Michelle, aloha.
Hey, I've seen some guys do a whole show, you know, and not realize the microphone was muted. So, you know, but no longer than yours was off. You're good, man.
Right? Oh man, they're like fireworks off tonight.
How many you got in your chat right now?
It says I got 9. So
well, that's not too bad for this time. Well, I don't know. So what is it over there? I guess about
8:30.
Oh, 8:30. Okay. I can't count back that far. I can count forward all right, but I can't count backwards very good.
No, I always get mixed up because once I get used to like the time difference from like here in Michigan, because my dad lives and I talk to him, and then the spring forward, fall back, the time change,
Yeah.
and then I get all screwed up again. And then once I get it down again, it's like they do it again, and it's like, man,
I
wish they could
know.
get rid of that shit like they say they're supposed to, but
You know, it don't make any sense to me. I mean, they say it's done to, you know, give everybody an extra hour of daylight now, which I guess it does, you know, but you're getting up an hour in the darkness too, you know, so it don't really give you an extra anything. Just leave it alone. Let people be used to what they. I think they do it just to screw with our minds. Myself.
right, yeah, because we don't have it here, so it's like
Y'all
literally,
don't have daylight savings time there?
nope. Hawaii and Arizona don't have it.
Well, I'll be darned. I thought that all the states had it, but that just shows how much I know, huh?
I didn't know about Hawaii until I first moved here, and then I didn't know about Arizona until like less than 2 years ago. Because up until then, I was like, I thought Hawaii was the only one that didn't have it, but it's Hawaii and Arizona.
Well, it must be a state by state thing then. If you want to do it, you can do it. If you don't, you don't.
Right? Yeah, that's why I heard a couple months ago that they were just all gonna do away with it because I remember in Michigan, man, you'd be like, oh, John, the daylight savings. Oh, but I remember in Michigan, it'd be like in the wintertime, it's like dark at 5 p.m. And then in the summertime, it's like still sunny out at 9 p.m. And it's like, just what's the point of changing the clock? Just because here it's dark at 6:30 in the winter and it's dark at 7:30 in the summer.
Yeah, I got you, man.
Perfectly fine with that.
Well, and Hawaii has don't y'all have pretty stable temperatures year round? Or I mean, I know it's got to get a little cooler sometimes, you know, but
Right. Yeah. They say the average like 79 and sunny year round.
is that right?
So,
Well,
but
what's
yeah,
the
it
coldest
does.
you seen it there since you've been there?
I want to say like, well, here on this island, I want to say like 67, 68.
That's the coldest. Dang.
Yep. But
Dang.
I know it's been a little bit cold. I think I was I can't remember because I've been to like most of the other islands. I don't remember which island, but I want to say like 62 or 61 was the coldest I seen it there. But it has hit 90s because yeah, Veterans Against Biden said never 90s, hopefully. But yeah, it has hit 90s here. And some days it feels like it's in the upper 90s, but it's really only like 87, 88. But
How about I like that guy's name there, Veterans Against Biden. I like that, man. Wish I'd come up with that.
yeah, he's really cool too.
It's a good name. You know, Biden is good, but Veterans is even better. But not, hey, did you? Well, you probably hadn't because I know you've been busy. But have you got a chance to talk to anybody about the constitutional convention thing there in Hawaii?
Oh no, not yet. But I think I brought it up last night because there was Aloha Prepper was in here and she's here in the same island right now, and I think I brought it up and asked if she heard anything about it, but I think she said she hasn't either.
Well, I was checking into it a little bit more, and there was 2/3 of the states that came together and met over that. And this has been a while back. And I kept hearing about it, you know, but I didn't think it was ever going to happen because they wasn't putting it on the news, you know. And but anyway, I did do some more checking. It does say that Hawaii will become its own country once again.
No kidding.
Yeah, you know, so just, you know, and I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, well then the sites that I'm looking at that are putting it up wrong. But this was on do you ever watch Nancy Drew and on Facebook?
No.
Check her out, man. She was there Monday when this happened. You know, if you get time, if you want to, but if you want to check it out, well, check out her Facebook page because she tells about it on there. She's the one that's in Washington D.C. Almost every day, and you know she's up there doing all these stories on all the politics and everything.
Dang, did they say when? Like, if that's like a for sure thing, did they say?
They didn't. I haven't seen anybody give a hard date on it yet, but it's just a matter of time, you know. From what I'm understanding, it ain't going to be that long. But you know, when they say it's not going to be that long, it might be a year or two, you know. So
Right. Just makes me wonder though. Like, is it like if it when that happens? Like, then what? Then if you're already here, then you just become
you be a Hawaiian, I mean,
right. Like, yeah. How does that work? And then what? Then you got to get a passport to like to leave the island or what? Like, that's crazy.
Well, that's a damn good question. I don't know. All I know is that they're saying Hawaii is going to become its own country because, you know, like we was talking about the other night, the vote was screwed up there somehow. And so, you know, that's how I guess they're able not to stay part of the United States because the vote wasn't done right to begin with.
Yep. Exactly.
But you know, the world is definitely changing. So whether it's whether people consider it a good change or a bad change, you know, that's up to everybody's individual's, you know, take on it. But you know, the thing of it is, if you're in a liberal area like, you know, you guys are there, well, it's more than likely going to stay that way. But it would anyway. So, you know, it don't really make a lot of difference. If it was conservative, it would more likely stay that way. So it don't, you know, I guess conservative people are going to be. But then again, hopefully, you know, they'll get everything straightened out. You know, the voting and all that straightened out someday soon.
Yeah. Well, the scary part is if they do that and change it into its own country or whatever, and they keep all the people that are in the government now, then that's a bad thing. Then I definitely wouldn't want to stay here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you know, it's going to be that way anyway, unless something's changed. You know,
Right. Yep.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, look at how the vote's been going. You know, in all the, you know, the liberal states, it's been going liberal, and all the conservative states, it's been going conservative. So, what I'm saying is you know, they got to figure out a way to make one of the ones that are supposed to be voting vote. You know,
Right.
and that they're eligible to vote and all that. How each state or country is going to do that, you know, it'd be up to them. You know, I guess.
Yep. That's
I don't do a good thing. So, you know. But anyway, what I'm hearing, that's the way you're going, brother.
yeah, but oh yeah, that's what. Let me see. From that email, that would be awesome, man. To set something like that up
If what now?
for that email that you sent. I think that was part where it was on mute, and I didn't realize it was on mute.
Oh, okay.
But the email you sent, I looked, and yeah, that would be awesome. Definitely set something like that up.
Oh yeah. Well, it's, you know, as long as it's fine with him, it's fine with me, and it's going to be on my channel, you know. So,
Right.
you know, whenever it's just up to him, you know, whenever we do it, you know, he's the one that sets the date and everything. So, you know, because it's way it was set up to begin with, you know, was I asked him, you know, if I could do an interview of him. He said, well, yeah, man. So that's how it all got started. And then, you know, after that first show, somebody in the chat said, man, y'all ought to make this, you know, no, not just a one-time thing. And so he said, yeah, I'd be glad to make it, to do it every so often. So we agreed on once a month. But,
Right.
But whenever, as soon as I find out, I'll let you know.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because I actually missed that one, but I started watching it, the replay, and I could only watch so much, and then like a couple days later, I watched a little bit more, but I still haven't had a chance to watch the whole thing yet. But
Yeah. Well, we were just kind of, having a good time with one another. We wasn't going into no hard and heavy stuff. But
right. Yeah. Plus, I remember in the beginning too. He said he had his kids, and I could hear him in the background. And
yeah, exactly. Yeah, he did. And plus, he'd worked that day, and he'd been on, 2 or 3, 4, however long he was on the night before, doing his show. So he hadn't had much sleep, man.
right.
And so I just, I told him, I said, man, I know you got to be tired. Whenever you're ready to go, just let me know. And, so anyway, that's basically how it ended. But, no, everybody thinks that, he's, and he does get pretty rough sometimes on air, but Sam's a good guy. I mean, at least I think he is.
No, I do too. Absolutely. Yeah, I like him. So I said, if I ever go to Florida, he's one of the guys I got to hook up with and meet in person, and
Yeah, no kidding. I definitely would too. I doubt I'll ever get to go to Florida, but if I did,
right.
It was the same if I went to Hawaii, you'd be the guy I wanted to hook up with out there and
Right.
take me around and show me all them beaches.
Yeah, that's what's funny. A lot of people think like, oh, don't you get like island fever, or, and it's like it's a big island. It's not as I mean, it looks small on the map, but it's not like you drive for 20 minutes and you're back where you started again. People make it sound like that, but
Which island are y'all on, by the way?
which Oahu,
Well, okay.
same one as like Waikiki and Honolulu, basically.
Oh, so Honolulu is there on Hawaii, Oahu.
Yep. Yeah, Honolulu is basically like the county. So it's Honolulu County, which the whole island is Honolulu County, but it's the island of Oahu. But yeah, a lot of people automatically think Big Island when they think of Hawaii, but the Big Island is just all country, basically. And Oahu is like all big city and high rises and Waikiki and
Okay, what is Honolulu? Is that where the big Navy base is, or?
Yeah, Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
Yep, it's like right up the road.
Oh, is that right? I hear it's a large one. Of course, I've never been there, so I don't know. I've just heard it's a big place.
Yeah, it is. That's just. But when you look on a map, it's one of the smaller islands. But yeah, but the Pearl Harbor. I mean, I drive by that all the time. They got all but the Big Island, which is mainly country, is literally called the Big Island because you can fit all the other islands inside of the Big Island. That's how big the Big Island is. But there's nothing there, just
Volcano or Big
mountains
Island?
Yep, Big Island.
Okay.
I mean, it's still, and there's a volcano there, which was active not too long ago. Burned a bunch of people's houses down, but there's no active volcanoes on this island. So,
Well, which island was it on where 2 to 5 years ago, where that volcano was going off and it just, I mean, burning all kinds of crap down.
Yep. Yeah, that was the Big Island.
Okay.
That's where Nina's daughter lives, and it actually wasn't too far from where her daughter lives. Like, not close enough to where her house is going to burn down, but
I'll tell you what, from one thing, it was Of course, when you, at least for me, when I'm looking at Hawaii, you think of it being small, even though it's really not. But in your mind, that's how I look at it. And I thought,
Right.
oh, is that going to burn up the whole island? Because the way they showed it on TV, I mean, man, it was scorching the hell out of everything.
Exactly. Yeah. And I mean, it did like a large, good portion of a neighborhood, basically. But that island's so big, like nobody was really affected by it except that small section.
Okay, yeah, I remember the part I seen. There was the ground itself was cracking open around these homes.
Yep.
And fire and lava was coming out. It wasn't a volcano there at that point. At those particular points, but there was still lava and fire and everything coming out of the cracks in the ground. And I said, "Damn, man, you could be walking across the ground and think you're perfectly good, and then all of a sudden you fall down in there and your ass is roasted."
Yep. And we went a couple years ago. It was before that happened, before that erupted, and we went to visit Nina's daughter, and we went to the volcanoes, and it's crazy, man. That's some crazy shit.
I'll bet. Did y'all go up where you could see down into them, or just close to them?
Yeah, well, as close as we could. It was like the tourist section to go, so yeah, we went up there. But it was cold too because you're on top of a mountain, and I mean on the Big Island, there's like snow on the top of the mountains and shit. Even though you're in Hawaii, there's still snow, and that wind was blowing, and I think it felt like below 50. So if your body's accumulated to 80-degree weather year round, and then all of a sudden it's 50 degrees and the wind's blowing, it's cold. And then we'd get close to like these openings that they'd have these rails around so you don't fall in. And everyone I'd see, I'd stop and like lean over like it was, like back in Detroit where you light a fire in the garbage can to warm up. But yeah, that lava shit's hot. Because basically what it is, like all the islands are a volcano. We're it's not really an island because we're just living on the top of a mountain that's in the middle of the ocean,
Yeah, well, the way I've seen it now, and I don't know if this is correct, but the way I've seen it is what they show the volcanoes that are still active are active the most to be on the back end of it. Now, whichever one is where the Big Island is. From what I remember, it's on back toward the smaller islands. Is that correct, or am I remembering? Thinking correct?
I think so. Yeah, it's like yeah.
Okay.
Because I know too that this wasn't that long ago either, but I was looking at something, and well, this is kind of unrelated, but one is I didn't realize Hawaii is closer to Japan than it is California.
No shit.
Until not too long ago, but then two, on certain, not really maps, but like aerial views, pictures from like way up, you can see like how the mountains come up and create the islands, and then they all connect to Japan underwater.
Oh, really? No shit.
Yeah, it's like some crazy shit. It's like,
oh, is that what they call the devil's? The Dragon's Triangle over there? Is that anywhere close there? Do you know?
I'm not sure. I haven't heard that one.
Well, it's where all the ships are said to sink a lot, and Japan, when ships are coming into their country, I read this a long time ago, but supposedly when ships are coming into their country now, they'll either give them a course to steer around this one particular bad place, or they'll come out there and escort them in so that they don't, run over it by accident. But it's called the Dragon's Triangle.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's
because I know the Bermuda Triangle, but yeah, that one I haven't heard of because I know the Bermuda Triangle isn't by Japan.
No, it's off Florida and the Bahamas.
Right.
And
I'll have to look into that because I haven't heard that one, but that sounds interesting.
it's supposed to be a whole lot worse than the Devil's Triangle.
Yeah.
And they're both basically the same name, you know. It's just that in Japan it's called the Dragon's Triangle. So
Yeah, I definitely got to look into that one.
but I used to, well, I still do go in for weird shit like that.
But yeah, that's like here on the island we're on, they have Diamond Head,
Mhm.
and that's the crater of the last active volcano on this island, which I don't know how long ago, but it's a long, long time ago. But yeah, so basically all the islands are just the top of a mountain.
Well, I've heard of Diamond's Head for a long time, and I didn't until the other day when y'all, you know, I was watching you guys, and you were talking about Diamond Head. You were showing it, you know, it's on the video too.
Oh yeah, it was way off in the distance. Yep.
Yeah, but I didn't. I just thought it was I didn't know what the hell it was. I just thought it was the name of a place. I didn't know it was a literal volcano. You know.
Yeah, it's actually the remainder of the crater of the volcano the last active volcano on this island that erupted.
Okay.
And
Well,
I actually did work in there because you can go inside of there now, tourists and everything. So they got bathrooms and all that stuff, and they were having all these problems. This was 8-9 years ago, and I actually worked for a company, and we did a whole bunch of drain work out there because like homeless were sneaking in overnight and like flushing all kinds of shit down the toilet, like literally like boxers and socks and shirts and you name it.
they
So
probably worn so damn much they was worn out or stunk so bad they couldn't stand on themselves.
It's crazy to think though, because they got all that plumbing running through this crater. It's basically just the top of a mountain that's in the middle of the ocean, and it's weird to think about.
Yeah, it sounds like it. I see that from Veterans Against Biden. There, he says it's the devil seas, and that's probably correct. I mean, it's been a long time ago that I read about it. I heard wherever I read or heard about it at. But yeah, man, it's pretty neat. You check, they say it's a lot worse than the Devil's Triangle there off of Florida. So I don't know either one of them, and I don't want to find out, you know, by sailing out there or flying out there for that matter.
Right. Yep. That's what I was saying earlier, because it was the question of flat Earth, round Earth, and they said where's the end of the Earth, and I said it's got to be Bermuda Triangle because that's where everyone disappears at. So they must be falling off the end of the Earth.
Yeah, that's a good point. You know, and I heard this guy. This has been a good 20 years ago. He was a pilot, and he was, you know, flying in the Bermuda Triangle, and wherever he was going, you know, the folks took him like 2 hours to get there or whatever. And so when he goes up, he said he goes into this kind of a funnel-like cloud, and he called it some kind of an electricity storm or something. But and according to him, it undoubtedly turned out to be a time tunnel because he was only in the air, say, like 30 minutes. And when he came out the other end of this thing, well, he was at his destination. And it should have took him 2 to 3 hours, whatever the time was. He was way ahead of schedule, I'll put it like that. And but they never, I can't remember what the hell he called that now. But it's a pretty interesting story. I mean, he's been all over, you know, TV channel, news channels, you know, telling about that story over the years. I mean, this guy was a young guy when he started out, and now he's about my age, you know, and he's still, it's been about a year or two ago since I seen him the last time, and he's still telling about it. So they undoubtedly interested in it.
Yeah, I heard a story too. I don't know if it was Bermuda, but that plane that took off and then disappeared, no one could find it, and then like 2 years later it landed, and it was like everyone just like figured out. We all thought you guys were dead. You were gone like forever.
Yeah, you know, there was a story out it went on for a long time, man. And it was about this plane that had been gone 30 years. 30 years.
Yeah. So yeah.
And then it all of a sudden landed, you know, and people saying, well, where you guys been? You know, their kin folks and everybody coming out, you know. But then kind of found out it was big, you know, so, you know, some of them are hoaxes, some of them are just, you know, movies.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, because especially those ones they say based on a true story really only means like a small percentage of it's true.
Absolutely.
And
You
the
got
rest
that
is
right.
just fabricated and like, you know.
Came out of somebody's imagination.
Yeah. So then most people, why? Oh, it's based on a true story. And it's like, that doesn't mean that all of it's true. It's like the true part could be that, yeah, all those people got on a plane and took off. And then the rest isn't true, you know? So it's
you know,
like,
it's kind of funny that you should bring it up about that because, well, Lloyd, you know, the guy that was on with us the other night, on one of his stream earlier that day, as a matter of fact, he was having a discussion with this guy that was it was two guys and a girl. They were, you know, having this disagreement, you know, and that one guy said he was talking about a movie and Lois said, man, he said, you can't be bringing movies into a realistic discussion here. And he said, no, man, this movie was based on a true life story. And he said, yeah, based on, you know, that's just it. You know, because if they base something, I don't care what they base it on, if it's a true life story or not, then whoever's writing the story's imagination takes over, you know.
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
But they had a good discussion about that day. Well, until and Loyal was on their panel, and so they kicked him off the show, you know, because he was and they couldn't hang with him in an argument, I guess. But anyway.
I don't know. Josh Kindergaming channel lost some subs. I don't know why YouTube does that, man. They take away your subscribers just because
Yeah,
they
how many of
feel
y'all
like
lost? I meant to ask you about that.
Well, I know Van Life lost 50 the other day, but me lately, I haven't really like maybe one or two a day, but then I get one or two back. But before I hit the 1,000 mark, it was like some days it was 12 to 15, and some days it was just like 3 or 4. And then I gain some back, and then I lose another 10 to 15, and it's like I don't get it.
Man, if they take 50 away from me, I'll be starting over from 0 again. I mean, my channel's small, man. But I did it once. I can do it again. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know, I never forget when I first started out, Big Chap was one of the first ones, you know, that came and watched my videos. And he told me, he said, man, just hang in there. He said, all you can do is keep putting one up after another and you'll get there.
Yeah, that's true, because that's one of the things we read is the more videos you put up, the more you get noticed.
Hey there, Unspecified P. She was in my chat the other night, remember, Steve? Or you might not have seen her, I don't know. But
yeah.
she
No,
was
yeah. I've known Unspecified V for a little while now.
Oh, have you? Okay. Angie says she's a hell of a mod. I was going to go on the next day and, you know, and fix her up with a wrench, but then I couldn't even get into my own chat, you know, to do it because they had the video locked. So.
Yeah, see, like same thing right there, how they do stuff like that. It's like, yeah, they just like mess with people just because they feel like it.
That's exactly what you know, and it would be different if they'd have given me an explanation, though, and would have let me appeal it, but they didn't. It wouldn't have done me any good to appeal if they would have let me, because I didn't know what I was appealing, you know. They didn't tell me what I supposedly did wrong.
Exactly, yep. Yeah, they've taken videos of mine down and I'd appeal it, but just because it's like, well, can you at least tell me why you took it down? But they didn't even, they just said, nope, your appeal is denied. And it's like, can you tell me what I did wrong? How about like, you know?
No, they didn't allow me that opportunity. I couldn't appeal it at all. I mean, just it was locked. Period. I mean, I could watch the video, but I couldn't see the chat or anything. So, in my own chat, I guess that's the way it goes.
Right. No. Well, I think on mine, I have to wait like up to 24 hours before it'll show the chat.
Yeah.
But I can go back in through StreamYard though.
Yeah, but in StreamYard, you can't give anybody a wrench,
Exactly. Yep. That's the thing. So yeah, you got to wait till because most of mine, some are, hey, angry conservative, but some of mine are sometimes 12 hours because it'll post it right away. Mm-hmm. But then sometimes it's 12 hours before you can hit the live chat part, and sometimes up to 24 hours.
Yeah. The live chat come up, but on this one, it's I can't get it at all because it's locked.
Yeah, and yours that day completely froze up, didn't it?
Yeah, my internet did that night. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As soon as I got off the internet, and I came to the living room and turned the TV on, and I was just seeing that how it would react on the TV. And when I put it on my channel, didn't get any of my videos. And all my videos normally come up when I go to my channel. None of them came up, but I went back out, and looked at the other videos. Every one of them would play, no problem. So I went back to my channel again. There still wasn't anything up there. None of them. I should have been able to watch the rest of them anyway, but none of them were there until about 30, 40 minutes later, I checked again, and everything was working then. And the thing of it is, I have Spectrum, which is cable. It's not from the satellite.
Right.
Well, it's from a satellite. That's what
we have. We have the same thing.
Okay. Well, then you know what I'm talking about. So it's not like they were out working on stuff, at that time of the morning.
Right.
Like I said, it's about 1:30, between 1:30 and 2 o'clock in the morning here. You like to get them guys out in the daytime, which is that time of night.
Exactly. It takes, yep. But now we got the same, Spectrum.
Well, I'm sure they're screwing y'all the same way they are me. Man, my bill went up $20-something last month. In 1 month, no warning or nothing, just boom, it went up. Almost $30, as a matter of fact, because it was.
It went from $8 to $18 to $21.
Yeah, that's well, because we had another company before this, and when I switched, it was one of those. Oh, we won't do that. It's like. It'll stay the same no matter what for like 2 years or whatever, but
2 years after they go to hammering your ass.
Yeah, that's what. But I'm still waiting to like. It's gonna go up somehow, and then they're gonna have their reason of like, oh well, no, it's not that. It's because then you only got 2 companies to call out here, so. Just really? Like water. With water, you can't like water and electric. There's only one water company and there's only one electric company. It's like a monopoly. You can't just
monopoly.
Your service sucks. It's like we'll call somebody else. Oh wait, I can't.
No shit.
Exactly. And they can charge you whatever they want. They can. Yeah, it sucks.
That's one great thing about living in Texas. There's Texas has got its own electric grid, although the politicians and everybody have screwed it up over the years. But it's its own electric grid, and there's you can go to about 30 different, light providers here, electric, whatever you want to call them, power providers. But there is only one water company. So yeah, when you stuck with that water bill, whatever, you know, it don't matter. If you don't like it, they just cut your water off.
Yep, exactly.
Look at that.
I don't have nowhere to put it. And once they do that, you're screwed. It's like,
Yeah, for damn sure.
well, we still catch water here though, just for, because there's another thing here, like in Detroit, I used to install like a separate meter for the irrigation lines.
Mm-hmm.
Here, they won't even let you do that. It was unheard of for me because when I first moved here, and people were like, because what the water bill is not expensive, it's the sewer bill. So like, let's say they charge you like $1 whatever for water,
$1,000.
and then you're paying like $2.50 of the same for sewage.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, but I'm watering my grass, so that's not going down the sewage that's going on my lawn. So you're still charging me for sewage just because I'm running the water. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, I see
So,
exactly
yeah,
what
it's
you're
like,
saying.
so when I first moved out here, and I've done it so much in Detroit that I was like telling customers, I'm like, oh, we just put a separate meter in, you know, and da-da-da. And I had customers mad at me because they're like, oh, water company said you can't do that. And then I ended up calling the water company once after a few customers had said that. And they literally just told me straight up, like, nope. And they wouldn't even like have a conversation with me about it. They're just like, nope, not happening. I'm like, but you're charging these people for sewage when they're watering their grass with water. It's not going down the sewer. It's going on to their grass and plants. And they're like, yeah, we don't care. Like,
Well,
we're still
they
going to
charge
charge the
by the
shit out of
gallon
you.
either way. Is what they're saying. You know, they're undoubtedly.
Right. Yep. Yep. Like, yeah. But that's the thing. The gallon for the water coming out isn't that bad. But then,
Yeah.
so they just take like, it was $1 a gallon coming out, but then they charge $2.50 a gallon going down the sewer. And it's like, not all the, most of the water doesn't go down the sewer. Maybe from toilet and shower and washing machine, but you know, you still got ice makers and you irrigation line and washing your car. Like you're paying for sewage on your water bill when you wash your car.
Oh yeah.
It's just,
Yeah, they're going to get you one way or the other. That's you know, that's just the way they. Well, it's kind of like back when, I don't know if you know this or not, but back when Tesla was working for the rich guy, I'll think of his name in a minute, but he'd figured out a way to, you know, to have free energy, free electricity, and so he brought the guy out there, the rich guy, to show him, you know, how it works, and so he, you know, had this big tower built, and he had light bulbs set up, you know, a mile away from this place, and he turned those light bulbs on, or turned the power on, and the light bulbs lit up, and so the rich guy said, well, where's the meter? He said, there is no meter. It'll be free. You know, everybody gets free energy. And he said, well, tear the tire and everything down. Then if I can't put a meter on it, I don't want it.
wow.
Yeah, and that's a true story. Nikola Tesla was the inventor's name. And that's what they say is going to come in here pretty soon for real. You know, when all this stuff that's supposed to happen happens. Man, I hope it's true. And I know that he did that. As a matter of fact, there's several Tesla energy tires and converters here in Texas. I have literally seen them myself, so I know they're out there. But what it does is when the earth produces electricity, and it don't take anything. I mean, the earth itself produces electricity. And my question always was, well, it's still gonna need wires or something to get to the house, though. How would it get to the house? You know, if they send it through the air, it would electrocute people. Well, what it does is when that tire brings it up out of the ground, it sends it to this. I guess you'd call it a radio station, for lack of a better term right now. But what it does, that radio station, it turns it into a, you know, like a beam or whatever they send out to a car's antenna. It turns it into that. And then when it goes to your house and you have an aerial on top of your house, that aerial on your house converts it back into power. So, you know, it's not any danger to people or pets or anything else. Yeah, I agree with that. Oh man. You got that right, no doubt about it.
Oh man, they're lighting them off tonight.
Is that a firecracker?
Yeah, lighting them off since we got home.
I thought somebody dropped a box. That's what it sounded like. You're there in the garage or wherever.
Somebody's throwing a party or something. We used to have right across the street, the alleyway is they used to party every Friday and Saturday night, like every single week.
Did you ever go join them?
What's that?
Did you ever go join the party?
Oh yeah. They moved. He's where'd they go? They went to like Washington or something. But yeah, once he moved, it was just like, man, it got boring around here. But yeah,
got boring in a hurry. Huh? I heard that.
Every week he'd be his name was Jeff. He'd be like, "Oh, Steve, you come by, man, come by." And it's like, how do you party like that every week? And it'd be like lots of people too, not just like, you know.
They take our parking.
Yeah, they take our parking. Like I'd move my van on the grass part forward, and then they'd have two cars behind it. And like, so it wasn't just like a dozen people, man. It was like 40, 50 people like every time. And it's like, dude.
Fight.
Oh yeah, and then cops would show up and there'd be chick fights and dude fights and
chicks fighting over dudes and dudes fighting over chicks.
Yeah, full bottles of brand new fists of like tequila flying through the air.
Oh man,
lots of gambling. They did all that. I can never remember what it's called. It's the Filipino gambling game.
Oh. Maybe fantasy football too, right?
Oh yeah, they do that too. But no, they'd have like this table set up in the garage, and it's like this mat that comes out, and it has like a koi fish, a deer,
yeah, I know
like a boar or something. But they have all like different animals, and then it's a dice game or something.
Manjo or something.
Yeah, but it was, and I got in on that a couple times. I actually made $100 one night, so.
Damn, it'd take me a week or a week of years to figure that out. You know,
yeah, it is fun, man.
Sounds complicated.
Yeah, well, no, it's not too bad because I mean I wouldn't know, but like they explain it, and then you just kind of watch for a minute or two, and you just kind of catch on, and I'm like, why not? And I'd throw in like $5, and then I'd win, and I'd have 10, and I'm like, why not throw in another 5? Next thing you know, I'm up 50, and then I'm down to 20 again. And then I'm like, screw it, I'm just going to throw the whole 20 in. And then next thing you know, I'm back up to like 80.
Sound like you should have kept gambling every week over there. You might have, you know, been able to retire.
Right? Yeah, I kind of miss them, man. It sucks that they moved because it was fun. But then at the same time, it kind of got like exhausting, you know? Like, man, every week.
You knew it was coming up. That was the problem. Yeah. Right across the street, you couldn't get away from it.
He would remind me every Thursday, because every Thursday when I get home, or either when I leave for work or get home from work, he'd be out there getting ready for it already. He'd be like, "Oh, Steve, tomorrow, come by. Make sure you come, you know. Come eat, come have food. We got plenty of food." Set up all these tables alongside the house, the garage. One time, they had a sushi truck come over. and he had like this whole sushi thing set up in his garage, and people were like waiting in line, go up,
Damn, was
order
this guy
whatever
rich
sushi.
or what?
Yeah, that's what I never found out what he did. Well, he worked for Lowe's, but I think that was his part-time job.
My dog.
Oh no, it wasn't that one.
No? Oh, because
But I think it was his part-time job at Lowe's because whenever he worked at Lowe's, it was always like after 5 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon. But every Monday through Friday, like he was up at 5 a.m. and gone. So I think he was military somehow, but he would never say. He would just say, "I work for Lowe's," but I know that wasn't the case.
Yeah, that figures.
And then it's like Lowe's doesn't transfer you to Washington and pay for your move from Hawaii to Washington. You know what I mean?
Not unless he's a CEO or something, you know.
Exactly. Yeah. And he definitely wasn't no CEO because I used to see him at like he only worked at Lowe's like 3 days a week. Because when he was working there, I would get a hold of him when I had to get like water heaters or something because he'd hook me up with a discount.
Yeah.
But
Well, it sounded like that was kind of a covered story then, or a covered job.
Exactly. Yep. But he was super cool, man. I miss that guy. I really wish he didn't move because he was a great person.
Now, you know, you talking about them parties. I got a Mexican guy just moved in behind me here about a year and a half ago. And then I had one that lived right up the road from me, less than a block. And one of them would have a party on Friday night, and the other one would have a party on Saturday night. And it was all, you know, in Mexican music. And well, the people behind me, most of their parties, I guess, was for their kids, because you could hear kids if they're playing and everything, you know. And I thought, damn, is that party ever going to end, man? But, you know, and the music loud, you know. And the thing of it is, the bad part is you can't understand a word they're saying. And
right.
then the guy up the street from me, man, I mean, now they had their music up tremendously loud. I'm surprised they couldn't hear that in the next town over. But they moved, thank God. And this guy back here hadn't had a party in a while. I finally got to get some sleep.
It was the same thing though, because one, they were Filipino, and they most of the, you know, like 90% of their guests every time was, you know, local Filipino. And I mean, Nina's Filipino, but I don't understand the language. So a lot of times too, they, you know, we're talking, everything's cool. And then they like go into that. And I'm like, okay, I'll just sit here and pretend like I know what you're saying. but that and the music, but luckily our bedroom though, luckily for some reason we closed it. It's almost like it was soundproofed or something at one time, because close it, you can't hear shit.
Really?
You open the door and it's like, yep, they're still partying. Close the door and it's like, nice and quiet. Going back to bed.
Well, it sounded to me like you got a darn good place there then. You know, with the bedroom being soundproof, I mean. Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
But my phone keeps coming.
Yeah. Cook County.
And I tell you what, every morning the school buses come by here, and even if I, you know, am lucky and can sleep past 7 o'clock, them school buses wake me up every morning. It's like an alarm clock, you know. If you need to be up by 7 o'clock or earlier, you're gonna get up, you know. And this, because I'm telling you, there's a bunch of school buses come by here.
Yeah, well, that's like on the, yeah, because our house is like weird. It's like the garage side is the alley side, and then it's not like an alley in Detroit. Because when I used to say alley, I would think like an alley in Detroit, and it's like, but garage side is alley, and then on the other side of the alley, there's another garage for those houses on the next street, and then the front is the front on the street we actually live on, but we're a corner house too. So, but on the front corner, those neighbors, they got dogs that just bark.
And sing karaoke too.
Yeah, oh yeah, and they sing karaoke till like sometimes 7 o'clock in the morning. But
You lucky dog.
but again though, close that. You know, that's what sucks sometimes when we have guests. I forget because we close our bedroom door. I forget the dogs are barking because we don't hear them. I forget, and then we wake up in the morning, go out, and you hear, and it's like, oh shit, he's still singing karaoke. But then when we have guests, and I'm like, oh, you know what? We got the window AC. If you want to turn that on to like drown out the noise or whatever. But, but yeah, I just don't get it. People gonna let their dogs bark like that nonstop.
Well, you think the dogs' throats would get sore sooner or later, and they shut the
That's
hell
funny
up.
because, dude, I've been saying that for years. I'm like, you think that like the dog would lose his voice by now? Because just arr, arr. And I don't know what the like the owners just get used to it, and they just like subconsciously don't even.
They undoubtedly got a soundproof room or house too.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
I mean, damn.
Heck, they just go nonstop all night, and it's like, dude, your dogs, man.
Are these big dogs or small dogs?
I think they're small, but they sound big, but I never really see them because they're also on a corner house, and then they got like all the shrubs and bushes, and they're always in the back, and you can't see them.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. Because those small dogs, even though they're small, they got them sharp barks, and them little old barks. I'm telling you what, man, they get on my nerves. Well, all dog barks get on my nerves after a while, but them small ones, they don't never shut up. I mean, they hear or see anything, they gonna be barking.
Yeah. Yeah, these ones though, they sound like big dogs, but I don't know though, because we got a small dog, and I think it was like 7 or 8 months old before I actually heard him bark, and he was like, "Rrr." I was like, "What? That just came out of you?" Like I was waiting for it, you know.
What kind of dog was that? Looked like Chihuahua.
Oh yeah, he's half Chihuahua, half Jack Russell Terrier.
Okay, well, that's another where he got that deep voice then.
Yeah, he had that. Like I remember the first, because I'm like, I don't think this dog barks, because we rescued him when he was a week old. I was like, I don't think this dog barks, man. And then one day he got so excited, he was like, "Rrr." I was like, oh shit! Finally pushed one out.
Well, let me ask you a question. When he took a shit, it wasn't the size of a baseball bat, was it? Oh man. Well, Steve, I tell you what, bud, it's almost 2:30 here, and I think I'm gonna sign off for the night and get my old ass in the bed.
All right, right on, man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Nina just got done making some dinner, so I think it's been a lazy day today. I had no energy, so I think we're gonna eat some dinner and call it a night too.
All right. Well, I love you, man. I'll see you on the. When you going live again tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, Sunday tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll be on again.
All right. Well, I'm sure I'll be there watching you tomorrow.
All right, sounds good. All right, love you, brother.
I love you too, Steve. Take care, man.
All right, you too, man. We'll see you soon.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah. Hey, anytime, brother.
Good night.
All right. Bye-bye. So, all right, guys. Yeah. We've been on for 3.5 hours. That was Ronnie York. Very good friend of mine.
You know,
Glad he came on.
Love My Jones is? Love My Jones is on here.
Oh yeah, I really haven't been man, I'm glad Ronnie called. That was a great conversation. Great conversation. I haven't been paying attention to. I just kind of look over and click on one, but I was like really into the conversation, so I'm not. Love My Drones, aloha. It looks like you've been in here for a while because I'm scrolling way back.
Detroit is Beverly Hills compared to Chicago.
I know. Well, it used to be the other way around. It used to be Chicago was Beverly Hills compared to Detroit, but then yeah, somehow Chicago decided. You know, people like take pride in being more ghetto than someone else. Somehow Chicago took over the 'Cause I know Detroit used to be the murder capital, but I think I'm pretty sure Chicago owns that again now. It's like that rival. Can't even talk right. Rival. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. But instead of it being sports, it's no. You know what? We want to be the murder capital.
Put Coroco in the background.
Oh, is he? Yeah. See, my tablet's messed up. I got home. I can't. It's on that. Remember last time I did that? Now I gotta take it apart.
Oh, fireworks. Veterans. I guess Brian said I want a dog, yet I have a problem wiping my own ass. That's funny.
Kolakoy is that? I didn't think he went out on the weekends.
No, he's on every day.
Oh, I'm thinking of Jeremy the Jester. Let's see. That's what I was doing. Oh shit.
Oh, where's my other phone?
There we go. He is. There we go. Coco always puts me in a good mood. Once a month ain't too bad. Sometimes I do like once a week. Which one? This is good. All right, but yeah, I think I'm gonna have dinner and fall asleep early tonight because I don't know why, but I feel exhausted. Really don't know why, but I'm just like burnt out or something. I'm sure you guys can probably tell because I usually have a lot more energy in me, but well, Ronnie called on, man. That was a great conversation. That was awesome. Oh shit! Plus we've been on 3 hours and 40 minutes. Who? On what?
Yeah.
Is he? I didn't see him in there. On ours?
Okay. I fell asleep just before Jan, and now I'm watching you play.
I didn't see Okra at all today. I don't know. I do not know. I do not know. All right. Yeah, I'm definitely tired because I can't even focus. ADD. How come they don't have walks for ADD? They have walks for everything else. But ADD, they don't have walk. You know why? Because it'd be a really short walk. They would start to walk, be like, look, squirrel. Oh, what's that? Butterfly. Oh, dad joke. Sorry.
We don't have squirrels here. And we don't have raccoons.
Black white holes.
We don't have raccoons or
Yeah, no squirrels here, no snakes, no raccoons, no deer. but mongoose, and those are some vicious little fuggers. But all right, so I'm gonna finish my dinner, call it a night, some rest, so that we can be back tomorrow. Again, Logan TV, aloha. Oh, right on from Kolokoi. But yeah, so we can be back tomorrow, and I can have energy and be my normal self, and we can have fun, and we can explore stuff, and hopefully see a better sunset than tonight, and just have a good time, right? What the hell, man? So have an awesome night, morning, day, whatever it may be for you, where you are at. And until we see you again, I love you guys. Much love, much aloha. God bless, and we will see you tomorrow. I'll leave the chat running for a minute. So, all right. Much love, guys.